everyone, welcome to MarikaCreations. Today I will share with you 3 rustic Easter DIYs. So stay tuned for that. For my first Easter DIY, I will make an Easter wreath, and I have this wisteria wine wreath that I made some years ago, and I have this beautiful greenery, these spring flowers that I just cut off the length of the pick, and now I'm just pushing it into the wreath and tying it down with some jute twine. I have this sign, Bienvenue, welcome in French, that I made some time ago, and I want to embellish it with some nautical rope around the sign, just attaching it with some hot glue. This video is also part of a challenge, Easter DIY challenge, and it is hosted by Heidi at Heidi Sonboul DIY. And if you're not familiar with Heidi and her channel, be sure to jump on over right after this video and check out what she has to offer. I will leave a link to her channel down in my description box, along with a link to the playlist of this challenge, so you can get loads of inspiration. Once the nautical rope is in place, like so, I will take some golden acrylic color and just highlight a few dots on the sign in the middle of the flowers, and the dot on the eye, etc., just to make it pop a little bit. I already have some holes on the side of the sign, and I will take some jute twine, put it in the holes like you see me do there, and then just tie it around the wreath on each side. I will put some burlap ribbon on top of the wreath for the hanger, to tie the hanger down, as you see there. Just attach it with some hot glue. And then I'm on to making a little bow. And I just pinch it together and tie it with some jute twine. Dab of hot glue to keep the knot in place, and then make it pretty. Fluff it up a bit. And then ducktailing the ends. And I just attach my bow with some hot glue onto the burlap ribbon on top of the wreath. Now I am making a little bird's nest, and I just took some twigs from my garden and I wrap some jute twine around my twigs as I go. I am making it into a wreath shape. If you're new to my channel, hi! I am Marika, and on this channel I do lots of DIYs, thrifting, decorating, renovation of my home, some pottery, some painting, anything creative really. Please join me! Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and let's be friends! And then I'm taking these natural fibers and I make a round shape of it and glue it onto my tiny wreath there. And then I put some reindeer moss there as well. And the bird's nest is finished. Now I just need to put some eggs into my little bird's nest, 3 of them, and I hot glue them into place. And then I'm taking some of this rustic ribbon and I will make a tiny bow of that, and in the same fashion as the other bow, tie it together in the center with some jute twine. And then just fluff it up a bit, ducktail the ends, and then hot glue it into the center of the other bow. But I think something is missing on my wreath here, so I thought about it overnight and then came up with another wreath, a slightly smaller wreath that I will fit into the bigger wreath. It will that way be more substantial and better looking, in my opinion. I had to adjust the sign a little bit. And then I will put the other wreath on top, and then from the back side I will tie it onto the other wreath with some jute twine. Simple as that. And I decided to move the bird's nest to the smaller wreath, like so, and I attach it just to the wreath with some jute twine, so it's easy to remove it whenever I want to. A couple of more flowers, and I decided to put them right beside the bird's nest. And here it is, sitting on the door in my entryway, looking full of spring. The bow, very rustic. Bienvenue. Spring flowers and a cute little bird's nest. I love it. For my second DIY, I have these plastic eggs that I bought, for plenty of them, for just over €1. And I will put some twine on them, one with this white twine, and I will just hot glue it into place. It takes some time, but it's all worth it. Just hot gluing as I go, plenty of hot glue. and just tie it as tight as I can. And I noticed that there was still a lot of orange showing through. Maybe I should have painted it white before I started, but I decided to go over it with some more of the twine. So it was nice and thick and no orange showing. And then I have this rustic ribbon that I will attach around the egg, just with some hot glue. Then I have this other ribbon, lace ribbon, and I have made another egg, wrapped jute twine around it. So here we have a darker egg with some lighter ribbon, and the other egg just the opposite. On top of the lace, I will put this tiny little bow of jute twine, just a dot of hot glue, and just press it on. And it's looking cute. The other egg, I decided to go for some buttons, cute little buttons, larger brownish black ones and smaller white ones, just every other, all the way around the ribbon. Now onto the display. I will use these cute glasses and I will make them look a little bit more rustic by wrapping some jute twine around the foot of the glass. Just dabbing a bit of hot glue every now and then to make it sit in place. And I will continue a little bit further up to have a better looking transition from the twine to the glass. I will then hot glue one little spring flower onto the foot of the glass, of each glass. And here I am with my natural fiber again, putting some into the glass and then putting my beautiful eggs on top, and they look good already, just trimming off a bit of excess of this fiber. And I decided for my rustic ribbon once more, ducktailing the ends and just putting them into the glass, just hanging out on the side there, as you see me do, just hot gluing them, tiny bit of hot glue to keep them in place. I had a smaller egg as well that I wrapped in jute twine, like so. That will be part of the display. And I'm just putting a self-adhesive lace ribbon around the waist of the egg, like so. And then I will just attach a few cute little flowers on the top of the egg. And here is my cute little display sitting on my tiered tray in my kitchen. I think it looks cute, very rustic. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. For my third and final DIY, I took one of these plastic eggs, covered it with jute twine. Here it is, all done. Looking cute already, and I will embellish it with this lace ribbon that is adhesive. And I will put one from the top to the bottom, cut it off. And the same thing on the other side. And then the final all the way around, like that. On to the display, I have this cast iron urn. I will put a bird's nest on top of this urn. So I take some burlap, just a square that I fold, so I have nice edges, and I will press it into the urn. A little bit more of the hot glue. Then it's a nice fit. Some raffia that I will tie into a circle, a little wreath, a raffia wreath. That will be the base of my bird's nest. Put it in place, and then I take some more of this natural fiber to have on top there to complete the bird's nest, and then my beautiful jute twine egg on top. And I will embellish it with some spring flowers on the back there, and then I will put my cloche on top, and it's done. I did put a tiny bit of hot glue on the cloche to make it sit in place and not be knocked over by any of our cats. And here is my display, looking beautiful. So tell me what you think. Did you have a favorite of my Easter DIYs? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video and videos like this, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button for more inspirational videos. If you want to, you can always click on the icon about to appear on the screen to enjoy more of my DIYs in that playlist. thank you so very much for watching. See you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.